Tommy Blue, last start winner, goes forward, and we're all set. 1400 metres for the opener. Fire! Racing. And Tommy Blue got a good start, is going to fly to the early lead. Long Beach is right up there. Talladega the inside. Eurasia caught 3 wide and looks like it's about to ease back. So Tommy Blue hasn't crossed over, and on the inside coming through Talladega. So it's the athletic horse Talladega taking it up, leading by 3/4 Tommy Blue. Pulling a shade on the inside is Long Beach. Outside of it is Eurasia. They run down the side of the track with about 900 metres left to go, and doing it okay is Talladega. It's Talladega in a new roll, leads by 1. Tommy Blue is on the outside from Long Beach, and still last of all in the wolf colours is Eurasia as they run down with 700 metres to go. Talladega leads by 1. Tommy Blue second. Third Long Beach on the inside. Eurasia's outside of it, and there's only 3.5 between the 4 runners coming up before the home turn. 550 metres left to go, and on the inside Talladega leads about a long neck to Tommy Blue. Pulled out 3 wide now Eurasia. Camp behind them, Long Beach just waiting. Talladega leads around the home turn with 400 to go. It's Talladega by half to Tommy Blue. Now Long Beach pierces to the outside brilliantly and starts to run home gamely, and then came Eurasia inside the 200 and Talladega on the inside. Long Beach is coming through hard now. Eurasia's out wider, still Talladega in front. After it Long Beach, but Talladega's got the lead. Eurasia, Long Beach, Talladega's in front, and Talladega causes an upset and beat Eurasia. Long Beach, he got out on the home turn, but he didn't finish it off, and last in Tommy Blue. Talladega. Number 2 for Mitch Pateman at $3.90, no place dividends. Eurasia and Long Beach. Tommy Blue didn't quite see out the 1400 sitting in the breeze. And a new roll for Talladega, and seemed to relish it out in front and gave nothing else a chance. Long Beach got into the clear, but didn't quite respond. And Eurasia was able to pip it for second. 2, 4, 1 and 3. So the first 4 could pay okay, considering the 4-horse lineup with the 2 outsiders Quinella-ing the race. Got a bit tight for Long Beach, but not too tight for it not to put in a bigger burst. 1:24.30, 1 length by a long head. Won by a long head in 1:24.30, 2, 4, 1 and 3. Okay, so Mitchell Pateman and Darren McAuliffe, he's in a rich vein of form. He's got one of the favourites for the Bunbury Cup tomorrow in the big show, and he just keeps training winner after winner. And we'll go downstairs and have a chat to Connections here after the running of race number 1. Here's Brittany.
Thanks very much, Richie. Nice performance here by Talladega, only the small but select field, and probably a horse that wasn't as well credentialed, given that 2 starts ago you see him win a Narrogin maiden, but the breeding certainly on the board out of an Oaks winner, so that's 2400. You knew that the horse would only be better as he stepped up in distance, and today from barrier 1, Mitch Pateman was able to control proceedings. I work my way in with Darren McAuliffe. Darren, is this a horse that possesses a fair amount of upside?
Well, he hasn't been headed yet, so yeah, you would say so. There was a pretty ability stacked field there today. So, as I said, the owners, a lot of things will be answered. So,
From barrier 1 today, was the intention always to try lead them up?
No, I just wanted to make sure there was a genuine tempo and he was allowed to sort of roll. Last thing we wanted to do was be leaders back and get stuck in there pulling like last start. And so he's a little bit tardy away, but he mustered well. I think the other ones were probably, you know, maybe a little bit hesitant in their thought process of whether they'd run a strong run 14. Had no fears ourselves, obviously. You know, he's out of a champion 3-year-old. And an Oaks winner, so wasn't a concern for us. We were better off just rolling at a good strong tempo than being leaders back and getting held up. So,
what are the plans for him going forward? Is it a case of that he'll only get better as the distances increase, being out of an Oaks winner?
Yeah, I don't know. There's some similarities with him and his mum, but there's a lot of differences as well. He's a lot sharper. He's got a really venomous turn of foot. probably didn't see it there today because he was sort of rolled along, but if you hold him up a little bit, he's got a really good turn of foot, can carry weight as he's shown his last 2 starts, so he's got a big future. I'll consider maybe backing him up in the JC next Saturday, but everything could want to be perfect.
Going forward, is he a horse that we can expect to be ridden back? Is that with that little bit of cover to possess that sort of turn of foot, or did he add another string to his bow, being able to roll along at a bit of a good tempo?
I think versatility is probably the key. You step to the 1800 next Saturday in a JC Roberts. You draw wide at the 1800 metre start. Well, you don't really want to go kicking him in the guts and going forward. So we've got to teach him all facets of racing, but he's just doing this on raw ability, which is scary.
Well, we're looking forward to what he can do not only next week but throughout his career, and he's lost a shoe too, Darren.
Again.
That's not what you want. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
Darren McAuliffe, as Talladega comes back in, Mitch Payman takes the saddle off, and exciting there that he looked to back up the horse. First time at 1400 metres today, and you would imagine that he can really use that turn of foot if he's able to get a little bit of a smother, but today just front rolling worked perfect. And Mitch Payman is going to catch up with Dawn.
Mitch, congratulations, well done. This horse looked so smart in the saddling ring and in here. Had you had a chance to get on him before the race?
I've rode him work a few times, yeah. Obviously, he's a horse that the stable have had a high opinion on for a long time. And he's obviously very close to them, given that his mum was such a good horse to him. So it's a pleasure to get on him when Willie's away, and yeah, no, it was nice.
Comfortable down the stretch, the other runners doing all they could to try to come to him. Was it ever in doubt for you? Was he strong?
He was pretty strong. He actually ran probably to the 800 pretty keen, and then he finally switched off and it was time to go again. But I think that just is testament to how good he is.
Brilliant, well done.
Thank you.
Mitch Payman and Darren McAuliffe combining there with Talladega taking out race number 1.